What's going on, everybody? VitalSyntax here, and I wanted to talk about some Halo stuff that I saw that came out of the PAX Prime event that was in Seattle over the past week. And I've been watching some of the trailers for Halo 4, and just a little background on my Halo experience. Halo was like one of the most played games, Halo 1 for me, and it was on the PC. I played the crap out of the game. It was such an innovative game and such an awesome PC game at its time. And then Halo 2 came out and it was on the Xbox. Eventually they released it on the PC. And I did play Halo 2 on the PC as well as the Xbox. The PC version was plagued with a couple issues, but it was actually pretty awesome from what I remember. And I was actually really excited for Halo 3. And I think Halo has always been a great PC game, at least my experience with the first and second one. And then after Halo 3, or I guess after Halo 2, they never released them on the PC. They let them be a console or an Xbox 360 exclusive, which I think is just very, very frustrating for the consumer. It's good from a developer or publisher standpoint because, you know, if you want to play Halo, then you got to go out and buy an Xbox, right? If you want to play Uncharted, you got to go out and buy a PS3. If you want to play Killzone, you got to go out and buy a PS3. I personally despise exclusives to a platform unless there's a good reason for it. For example, Arma 2 or DayZ recently. I know they're working on a console version, but the current version, there's no way it could run on a console. It's just the hardware isn't there to support it. Or like Guild Wars 2 or any of those other MMO RPG games, they just wouldn't work on a console because you need a keyboard and mouse to control and do the gameplay properly. That's understandable. But when you have a game that is only on one platform for the sole reason of trying to get people to buy that platform for the game, or trying to convince them that their platform's better because they have an exclusive title, I absolutely despise it. It's bad for everybody, all the consumers. The only people it's good for are the publishers or the people who make the game console, and you know that's just frustrating for me. Back on Halo, I think that if Halo 4, which is coming out later this year, if that came out on the PC, it would be a huge title. It would be huge. I think most PC gamers remember playing Halo 1 on the PC. It was a huge game. And if they release a new Halo that had the similar PC features that Halo 1 had, I mean, Halo 1 was quite a while ago. I think it's almost 10 years ago, right? Because they're having the anniversary, or maybe it already is 10 years ago. I think that would be awesome. I think it'd be a huge hit, and I would play the crap out of it. So if anybody, and yes, I know that this is probably not possible because Halo is owned. The franchise itself is owned by Microsoft. You know, they don't own Bungie. Bungie is not making this Halo. It's made by 242 Industries or Studios or something like that. But Bungie, now that their contract is up, isn't working on Halo anymore, and they can't work on Halo and not have it an Xbox exclusive because the title is owned by Microsoft themselves. But I think there's actually a small chance that we might see Halo 4, and the reason for that is because Windows 8 is coming out soon. I think sometime in October this year. And Windows 8 is including and introducing a lot of Xbox features to the PC side of things. And I personally am, from what I've seen, a very strong unsupporter of Windows 8. I think what they're doing is horrible to a desktop experience. It's awesome on a tablet or a phone or something like that, but it doesn't fit a desktop keyboard and mouse at all. And there's lots of issues that I hope they address. But they're bringing a lot of Xbox features, and I kind of expect them to actually open up like a Steam marketplace. Like, you know how they have on Xbox, they have like the store, the marketplace where you can buy games. You can buy fully featured games. I think you can buy like Call of Duty 4. I bought Borderlands on the Xbox store, just like the PS3 store. I guess it's the PlayStation store, not the PS3 store. And they have like the arcade section and everything like that. And I kind of am expecting that they might release something like that for Windows. I mean, you had games for Windows Live. It's really old, and it's one of the most annoying parts about a PC game that has that DRM onto it, because it's just such a pain in the ass to deal with. You have to install the Games for Windows Live plugin. You have to install like different frameworks to make it run properly. You have to make an account. You have to and often it'll like crash your game. Often it doesn't automatically log in for you. You have to like download updates for it, and to update it you have to like close your game. And from my experience and from almost everybody else's experience with Windows or games for Windows Live, it's one of the most annoying things. So hopefully they can do a similar DRM feature like Steam does, where the DRM is just Steam, and that's all you need. But I don't know. These are just kind of wishful thinkings that I hope that Halo 4 sees some type of PC. I highly doubt it, but anyway, see ya.